Hey folks, welcome back to West Virginia Cryptids and Strange Encounters. I know it's been a little while since I had put a video out, but things in life kind of hold things up sometimes. But today, it's December 3rd, 2022. I'm actually back in Braxton County, West Virginia. I'm at the Burnsville Lake Wildlife Management Area. There's been some talk that there's some, vocals and stuff that come from here. I was here earlier this year, decided to come back today. I'm kind of calling audible here because of the rain and stuff we had recently. I didn't get a chance to go where I exactly wanted to go. So it's late in the afternoon. I only got a couple hours before dark. I'm going to hike out toward one of the fingers of the lake, have a small look around, see if I can find anything, or just scope it out. And then tomorrow, I think I'm going to come back because the lake is down for its winter draw, and I'm going to come and see if I can find any tracks. Tomorrow's supposed to be morning's supposed to be 25 degrees, I think it is. So that's going to be pretty good for me. One is because the lake's down. Two, we've had a bunch of rain today, so mud and warm weather. It's like 56 degrees, I think, right now. So there's going to be some mud. And tomorrow, if it's nice and cold in the morning, maybe some tracks will be preserved from tonight, maybe. So I'm going to hike out to this finger, and I wanted to take you all along with me. It's not too far of a hike out here. I think it's to the water by my GPS. That I can best guesstimate was probably about 3/4 of a mile, and a lot of it looked like it's got an access road. So it's going to be pretty good hiking, an easy walk. Oh, and I got orange on today because it is deer season here in West Virginia. So definitely had to have that on. As you can see, this is it's actually a hunter's access to the wildlife management area here. And they've got some, looks like some food plots over here. So it's kind of one reason why I came also. I don't know what that is that's growing there. If anybody can tell me, I'd sure like to know. I mean, I have a plant identifier, but you can tell it's cultivated. This stuff there is nasty. Yeah, you can definitely tell that's some kind of food. Is that alfalfa? Is that what that's called, folks? Does anybody know? So if there is anything back here, I guess they got another food source, if that's what that is. I mean, it definitely looks like it's, wait a minute. No, holy cow, that's turnips. I see them on the ground over there. See them? That's the turnip field. So that's interesting. Yeah. Yep, turnips. All right, well, let's get to walking. I'll see you guys here in a few. Well, this isn't a very far walk, but it's all blacktop. This would have been really cool if I had a bicycle. Take up a lot less time. Like I said, I'm kind of pressed for time today. Although it's only 3:30, as you can see. Back here is the sun. Sun's starting to set. It gets, I don't know, about 4:30, 5 o'clock. It starts getting pretty, not dark, but it gets dark. I'm not too worried about the dark, but when you're in an unfamiliar area, you always have to be cautious. And I have been warned that this area has quite a few bear in it. Like I said, I was here, I believe it was only a couple months ago. It might have been the last video I did. Yeah, it's one where I stayed and it was hot. And man, there were spiders everywhere. I didn't see a bear, but spiders didn't make it easy. So I don't think we'll have to worry about spiders today. Maybe bears, maybe see one, maybe not. But usually make plenty of noise. They don't stick around. And I've got a good view in front of me where I can see if anything's on this road. All right, I'll be back when I get to the water out here, and I'll show you what it looks like. Made it down here to the finger of the lake. You can see where the water is normally. It's still pretty wet. I've seen a few deer tracks. What I'm finding is pretty interesting is this road must have been here when they flooded, when the lake was put in, because I'm still on the road where it should be underwater. I don't know how far it goes. There's footprints. They've been washed out, so I really can't tell what they are, except for that one. That one definitely, to me, looks like a boot print. It's kind of soft. Not super soft, but a little bit. Yeah, here's more. This is why I come out to these lakes like this, folks. You never know. You never know what you'll find. Like I said, these are definitely shoe prints. One of these days, maybe I'll just find the footprint I'm looking for. I mean, I've not seen any other tracks, just those and a few deer prints. I don't know what that one is. Huh, it's kind of weird. But you definitely see some tracks here. Somebody's been walking all the way out through here. Oh, some big canine prints. That's pretty cool. I don't know how far I want to go. I don't have my mud boots on. Actually, these might be. I don't know. Maybe they're just washed out really good. You can definitely see where there's been people walking, and it goes all the way out through there. But I like to get across this because I can see where it dries out again over there. And there's big canine prints. Look at that. Pretty big ones. Yeah, I'm gonna sink in this stuff. I have to go back across it too. All right, folks, I'm gonna try to get across here and we'll pick it up on the other side there. So I'm hoping to get right there on that little higher ground and work over, and you can see the road again. But definitely a good place to look for tracks. I mean, if there was something here big, because you can see my tracks for sure. That canine, whatever it was, it come this way as well. It's the only thing. There's other footprints with that canine, and they come out just a little ways back there. Okay, here's something. I don't know what it was, but it crossed the creek. They're kind of close together. They're so washed out I can't tell, but they go straight across there. I don't know. I can't tell. There's no definitive marks on them. Oh, now it's getting real soft. I'm sinking. Yeah, now I think I do know what those are. Those are bear prints. Yes, sir. I don't know if you can see claw marks in those. Yep, right across there. I think those other ones were also. Oh, what am I going to do here? I don't know where to go. I'm going to say it's bear. I'm getting stuck. I don't know if I can get across here. I just want to get to that little low spot. And then I got to go all the way back. Yeah, those are definitely bear prints. I can see the claw marks on those ones. All right, folks, I'm making it. All right. A little higher, a little drier ground here. I don't know how much further I'm going to go. Yeah, look here. My God. Definitely bear. You can see the claw marks in that one. Definitely in those. Look over there. Here's some deer tracks. See if we can get a little closer to the bear prints. I'll show y'all. Here we are. Yeah. Look at there. Pretty size. Not too bad, but I mean, decent sized bear. And they're just going right across there. It don't look like they're going out the trail. It looks like they go across and maybe up the hill, up the bank somewhere, or out that way. So, maybe there are some bear out here. As you can see, there's still a road. It's got a slight layer of mud on it here. It's slick every so often, so I gotta watch. You can see the normal lake level. You can see the creek that's coming in. I believe that is called Big Creek. I'll have to look that up again. You can see, but like I said, you can see the normal level all the way down through here. That line right there. Other than those prints back here in that mud flat, I haven't seen anything, and I don't know how far this goes. I mean, I can look on GPS, but most of it's underwater normally. So GPS just shows me a possible route. I don't know what. It almost looks like it ends up here, where it goes into the bushes. This is pretty crazy. I haven't seen any kind of ruins, like homes or anything, because I know some of these lakes, when they built them, they flooded the homes and everything. I haven't seen any of that, just the road. Whoa, woo, it's slick. Got busted my butt there. But I know I'm going to turn around before long. I don't want to cross that mud when it gets dark. I don't need to be out here stuck by myself when it's dark. I have no service here. I had my wife following my location through my phone, but Other than that, I don't have any service. So let's just go out here to see where it ends. It looks like it ends. Take a look at there, and if it does, we'll head back. Oh, that's cool. Oh man, almost did it again. Those there, I believe, are catfish boxes. There's several of them out through here. I believe that's what those are for. I mean, if somebody tell me for sure, let me know. But I believe those are catfish boxes. Oh, here's some washed out footprints. Some more people tracks, looks like it. Yeah, I'm sweating, folks. That mud was rough. Here, let me turn you around. There we go. You can see what we got here. I'm gonna tell you what, I don't know if I'd bring a boat back in here. Wow. And it looks worse up there. All right, let's walk out here a little further and see what we can find. As you can see now, the road kind of hides behind a bank. The lake's actually down on that side. I'm not sure how far this goes. I do know, I just looked on my maps, and a little ways out, it makes a, like this. This goes out onto like a peninsula. So maybe the road stops there. I can't quite tell you how far that is, but I do know right now that I'm about I think it was 1.3 miles in on coming in. I mean, I'm happy to see the road. I didn't like the mud too much back here. There you go. Here's the lake. And it looks like it's usually right about where that rock is. Like I said, that would be, I don't know about coming in there with a boat. That'd be crazy. I'd be scared to death sinking it. And you can see the sun starting to set. I heard a sound, I don't know what it was, but maybe it sounded like a bird of some sort. It's pretty awesome, those roads here. Gives you access to some pretty cool wooded areas. I haven't heard anything. That's the first time I heard anything was that bird. Oh, check this out. Old stone wall. All right, I keep saying this. I keep saying I'm gonna turn back. Well, I really need to. I really need to get turned back. Like I said, it gets dark here pretty soon. It's already almost 4:30. Usually about 5 o'clock it's between 4:35 is when it gets twilight, I guess you'd not say. You can see the sun's still up over there. And I'm not going to find any tracks on the road here. So, probably about time to turn back. Maybe I'll come back tomorrow. Maybe I'll find some other place, maybe a different location. I just thought this would be a cool place to come out and check out. About 1.5 miles in now, I decided to go a little bit further. Check that out up there, big old bird. Circle ahead, overhead. Some kind of bird of prey, I think. Yeah, I think either a buzzard. I can't tell for sure. Looking through the phone there. There's the moon. It's out. And here's the view. About 1.5 miles in. And I was correct. That was called Big Run. Big Run Creek or Trail. There's one way up there too. You probably can't see it. I can, but right there. Way up there. So, nothing, no sounds, which is, like I said, I'm sorry folks, I'm looking at this bird up here. I can see, I don't know what that is. That one there is. Some kind of bird of prey, looks like it. That one there might be a buzzard, but this one up here doesn't have the wingtips like that one did. Where I stayed the last time I was here, you follow that finger that you see there, a little ways out there. It's called Knoll Creek. But there's one of those, that's one of the trails I was trying to find last time. Well, hike. I knew where it was at, but it's so grown over you couldn't get through it. It's so quiet. There's no breeze hardly. You're plain. The moon right there. I don't know if I know you folks can't see it, but I can see it. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. And while I'm standing here before I head back, I just want to thank everybody who came and recently. I want to thank everybody who likes the channel. But there's been a lot of likes here recently, and I want to say I greatly appreciate it. I was a little down there for a little while that I wasn't able to get out and do things, wasn't able to do a video or two here and there. But you folks have got me excited to do it again. I really wanted to get out here. Will I find anything? I can't say. Will I ever find anything? I can't say. Whether I do or don't, I like to bring you all along. And with that, I'm going to head back to the car, and I'll let you know when I get there. I turned this back on. I'm walking back to the car. I stopped, put my jacket on because the air is getting kind of cool. And I don't know what I heard. I don't know if it was the birds I seen earlier, maybe those. But back this way, I heard some kind of strange. It was in distance. It was something strange. I wasn't even paying attention. Like I said, I was putting my coat on. So I wanted to turn this back on in case it does it again. I've got a recorder in my bag, but I don't have my regular backpack that I have the little pocket-like thing on the front that I carry it in, so I haven't brought it out. And maybe because I don't have any way to attach it to anything. I know it was a strange noise. I don't know if that's what people are hearing. I know some of these people are saying it might be a Bigfoot. I don't know. I mean, it didn't sound like any kind of the recordings I've ever heard. Like I said, it was so far off in the distance, I couldn't make it out what exactly it was, but I heard something strange. Like I said, it was way, well, let me turn here the right way. Oh, shoot. Over there, over that ridge line. Nope, sorry. Wrong way, that way. Looking at it backwards. And I know it wasn't that plane. It didn't sound like that. All right, folks, I found the source of the sound. Sorry about that, about dropped the phone. I know it's zoomed in too far. Can you hear it? That, folks, is a blue heron crane. That's what I was hearing. He's circling around here. He must be intruding on his property or something, or his space. He's pissed. Can you guys hear that? I wish I could zoom in better. Yep, that's what it was. Well, that's awesome. Now I know what that sound is if I ever hear it again. That's pretty crazy. I've seen several blue herons before, but I have never heard one. I've always seen them in the creek or just fly silently. He's still circling back here, still raising hell. I have never heard that before, but that's the sound I heard. He's getting lower now. That must be someplace he roosts or something, maybe. I don't know. I'm not that versed on my birds, well, at least blue herons. Oh, the wind's starting to pick up. Well, I'm back right there. Here's what I'm dreading. I'm back in the mud. Right now, it's pretty cool because this is, the blacktop got mud on it, but this is like some kind of soft gravel, shale stuff. It's easier to walk on, but the mud is about to start here in a little bit. So what do you guys think of that bird? What do you think of that? Let me know. I've never heard one before. I've seen them, but never heard it. Well, I can see the dry land again. About another 100 yards. This is all mud. There you can see the blacktop showing through. That's why I decided to stay on it this time. When I went down around there, out that way, it was pretty rough. I mean, this is about, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches thick. And you can see footprints everywhere. Somebody's been out here. Yeah, it's getting dark. It's pretty dark too. I know the phone brightens it up a little bit, but it's definitely getting darker. Oh, should I chance trying to cross this? I don't get fall down. Oh, he's getting stuck. Oh, I made it. I know it doesn't look like much of an obstacle, but when you're trying to cross it, when you're in six inches of mud, oh, rough. All right, last time, folks. I'll see you at the car. Show you guys, it's 5:30. I just show you how dark it has gotten. You can still see the skyline there. And there's the moon. Yeah, I probably got about another, between a quarter and a half mile maybe to go. Haven't heard anything, haven't seen anything on my walk. As you can see, that's how dark it's gotten. I just want to show you all that. There's somebody out here parked at my car, behind my car. Someone will leave this on so everybody can hear what's going on. I don't know who this is. Someone stick it in my pocket. Looks like some guy got his kid with him. Huh?
What'd you do?
Oh, I didn't do it. I was just hiking.
What?
I was just hiking.
Oh, okay. You
Yeah.
wasn't hunting?
No.
Oh, okay. Good deal.
No, I just hiking.
You seen deer?
No.
I didn't
I didn't see
either.
anything. The only thing I saw was a blue heron raising all kinds of hell when I walked under.
I seen flying up the road.
Right when you get out to, if you go across the mud flat, it's,
We didn't go for it.
so when you get across that mud flat, he was out there just circling around.
You
Just,
come from this way.
he was raising all kinds of hell.
Oh,
No, I did find bear tracks though.
did you?
Yeah, I've seen some deer. I did see deer tracks. I hadn't seen it. I think I seen was a couple. One vulture or one buzzard looked like it, and one looked like a big hawk, and then that bird. Other than that, I didn't see it.
You gotta find us supposed to do.
Right here. How far did you go out this? Did you go out this way?
We just do it.
Oh.
We need to go for
Yeah. Once you get out about, did you go to where the mud is?
it. We didn't go that far.
Where the rocks and stuff are?
We
Big
went
rocks?
to the big rocks.
Yeah, just past it. That's mud for like 200 yards.
It looked like it.
It's not that deep.
Yeah, it looks rough.
Yeah, it was rough to get across.
Yeah.
Yep, I was just hiking around.
All right, buddy.
See ya.
Have a good one.
All right, folks, I'm back at the car. I'm safe and sound. But you never know who's, pulls up on you. The world's crazy anymore. And luckily it was just a guy and his kid that were looking for a place to deer hunt. But you never know. And everybody asked me why I carry my sidearm anymore. And it's because of that. You never know who's going to be, could just drive right up on you. And that could have been somebody just crazy. That could have been somebody breaking into my car. Luckily this time, it was just a man and his son. So I want to tell everybody thank you for watching the video. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It helps out a lot. I appreciate all of you. And if I do anything tomorrow, it's probably going to be a separate video because I don't want this one to be a long, drawn-out video for 2 days. So if you want to stick around and see another video, if I shoot one tomorrow or put one together tomorrow, or do whatever I do tomorrow, it'll probably be next week that it'll be up. And again, thank you, and so on to the next adventure.